This program is rated PG. It contains themes and scenes which may not be suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
Be advised that the views and opinions of the hosts and guests do not reflect those of the station.
There's a tear in your eyes, I know, I can feel that it's not been.
Good day, this is Dr. Jancen for What's Up Doc. Today we have a very special guest, and before anything else, I would like to introduce to you my co-host, no other than the beautiful attorney Cynthia Bajamunde.
Good afternoon, Joan.
Good afternoon, Cynthia.
Okay, we have a guest for today.
Yes, but before anything else, if you have any question regarding our topic, our cell phone number is 0925-8520815, and please indicate your name and your location where you are at right now, and we'll try our very best to read all your inquiries, comments, or questions regarding our topic for today. Our topic will be all about the beautiful ladies of the seas, okay? But of course, we have to introduce our guests. I'll give you the floor to introduce our first
Jan.
guest.
Okay, for today, they will be announcing something very important for the viewers.
Yeah.
We have Miss Cindy Madduma. She was Miss Scuba Philippines 2015, and she is now the National Director of the Miss Scuba Philippines.
Yes, I think she is the Miss Scuba International, not only Philippines. Yes, she's the representative of the Philippines for the international pageant for Miss Scuba. Yeah. Good afternoon,
Good
Cynthia.
afternoon, Doc Jancen. Good afternoon, Attorney Cynthia. It was really an honor to be here at What's Up, Doc.
Yes, thank you very much, Cindy.
Thank you very much for having us.
Then, of course, our very special person, the Miss Scuba 2017, who was also the top 5 Miss Scuba International 2017. No other than a very good friend of mine, Miss Sherlyn Doloriel. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Doc.
Yes, it's been a long time since you other, huh?
Yeah, last time you interviewed me here, it was last year, right?
Yeah.
So,
later on, I will ask you what's your beauty secret.
oh, yes.
Yes.
I would love to.
Yes.
But before first, I think Cindy will announce something regarding the Miss Scuba Philippines for tomorrow.
First of all, I would just like to give an overview about Miss Scuba Philippines. I know not everyone knows about this pageant, and it is the great opportunity for me to introduce it. It's actually a pageant that celebrates the inner beauty and courage of today's modern Filipino women and simultaneously advocates nationwide marine conservation, safe diving practices, and sustainable marine tourism. So tomorrow we'll be having our extended screening.
Wow, congratulations.
In Alphaland Southgate Mall.
Alphaland
Southgate Mall at sa
okay.
Magallanes, Makati.
Magallanes. So, and you maybe later on we will invite them to maybe some of them who are really wants to be like Sherlyn here, and later on we will be also guesting one doctor who's I can say one of the icons in aesthetic dermatology. Okay.
Wow, that's great.
So, what's the experience of Miss Scuba 2017 after the pageant?
So far, it's great. Now I have few months left to, to relinquish my crown to the next queen. All I can say is just enjoy the moment.
Oh, so you've been the representative of the Philippines going to, is that Thailand, Indonesia? Malaysia, okay. And then you've joined the international pageant, all of the whole world are there. So what's the difference of being in the international, Mrs. Scuba International in comparison with other pageant? Yes.
In the other pageant, actually Miss Scuba Philippines is virtually focusing in the ocean. That's why we have a tagline, saving ocean through beauty.
Okay.
And then competing internationally, it's really quite difficult because, of course, it's really good to promote and then to proud to represent Philippines. The thing is, it's right naman po. The experience there, it's really good. And then all I can say for the Miss Scuba Philippines is the best.
The best, really.
Yes, actually,
Cindy.
in addition to, the best thing about competing in the Miss Scuba International, since I have the experience in 2015, you got to dive in one of the best dive site in the world, and that is in Sipadan Island, as you can see.
Oh,
It's
wow.
one of the best.
It's nice you bring our flag, huh?
Yes.
That's me. That's
That's
me.
Sherlyn.
That's you, Sherlyn? Oh, wow.
That was
Nice picture,
taken
huh?
last year.
Yeah, that's the question I would like to ask. Since it is Miss Scuba, is it mandatory that you know how to do scuba
To do diving?
Well, that's really a great question, ma'am.
Yeah.
Because for Miss Scuba Philippines, our qualification is actually 18 to 27 years old, never been given birth, single, biologically female, and then has the passion for
Biologically female.
Yes.
Teka lang, maganda yung pag-usapan na. Okay,
term,
okay,
yeah.
go.
Biologically female.
Yes.
Okay.
And then has a passion for marine conservation and our ocean, and willing to do scuba diving. Of course, we
So
want
that
physically
means
and
that if you be a
emotionally fit as well.
contestant,
You got the chance to do discovery scuba
Mrs.
diving.
Scuba will be the one to give them all the tutorials for
Yes,
diving.
actually, it's one of the prizes for the winner. Like Sherlyn had last year, she has open water and advanced.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
in one of our partner resort here in the Philippines. And then before she competed in the international, she had her open water certification.
So not necessarily that before joining the contest, you got to be a professional
diver.
scuba divers.
In Miss Scuba Philippines, it's not actually a requirement as long as you're willing to do it. You have a
Learn?
passion for it.
Yeah.
Yes.
How about
And
you,
you're not
attorney?
afraid of the water.
How about you, attorney? Have you tried to like have
Scuba dive?
scuba diving?
I only experienced snorkeling.
Snorkeling. That's
I
part
would love
of
to
it.
take you, madam.
Yeah, I mean, snorkeling is medyo parang bitin eh.
But there
you
are,
know?
I have a question, because there are many girls who hates the sun. Who hates the sun, the beach, because you can easily get skin blemishes
Yeah.
out of exposure to the sun.
Yeah.
So I think most of the scuba diving contestants are not really that conscious about exposing themselves to the sun.
Actually, during the screening, we always ask them, is it okay for them? Are they willing to
Get a little bit
their
dark.
skin,
But
But you know,
Tan.
skin, yeah.
may paraan naman eh. There's a
Actually, we're wearing
sunscreen.
wetsuit
Sunscreen
naman.
lang katapat niyan.
Yes.
Eh, may bayan siguro, tatanong natin kay doktora kung anong magandang SPF o concentration ng sunscreen ng. Actually ako, for your information, I'm also a diver. So, whenever we go diving, talagang we fill up our face with sunscreen. Talagang parang mukha kang momo eh kasi sa dami ng sunscreen, lahat ng exposed area. Because not only because you don't want to get dark, but it's also a protection for the skin because you might overexposure to sunlight might cause a lot of things. Maybe later on, our guest for the second segment will be discussing all about the effect of too much exposure to sunlight, no? So, si attorney, walang problema yan. Ang kailangan nga niya, sun exposure eh. Kailangan mo maging tan.
Yeah.
Ayan.
Tire black ang aking ang aking sunscreen.
Yeah, exactly. Oo.
Pero I have a question. What preparation did you make before you joined the Miss
Any
Scuba
preparation?
International?
Yeah.
A lot of things. Of course, I need to take good care of my skin.
Yes, of
Yeah, that's the
course.
most important. And of course, a healthy diet, and the gym, and then read a lot about the articles, what's going on in the ocean. Yeah.
How about the Q&As? Hindi ba mahirap yun, Miss Madduma? Yung mga Q&As, kasi alam mo, maraming
Sherlyn
maganda.
can answer
Maraming
that.
maganda, kahit matalino yan, maganda lahat kompleto. At sometimes, doon pumapalya sa sa Q&As eh. Yes.
For me, it's
Sherlyn.
during my Miss Cuba International, Q&A is a 20% on the, actually 20% yun sa Q&A. But for me, it's total package eh. Like how you truly advocate, like truly passionate about ocean, and then how you fight for the marine conservation.
Yeah.
Because the pageant has advocacy. No?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
And are you all aware, all the contestants are really aware of the protection for the sea bodies?
Actually, yes, because during my Miss Cuba International, all the candidates should be a PADI or a certified po, and we know about the
Talaga?
ocean. Yes.
Oh. It has to be PADI or Maui?
Both actually.
Either way.
Either way.
Yeah.
You know what's the good thing about this pageant because we conducted several marine conservation
Correct.
workshops done by different marine conservation groups in the country. So this year in Miss Scuba Philippines, we partner with Greenpeace, Marine Wildlife Watch of the
Wow,
Philippines,
galing.
Best
So,
Alternatives,
ang dami
and also
naman
we partner with
sponsors. Ang
DNR.
galing-galing naman.
Yes po, kasi we really in touch with our advocacy that
Yes.
we really work on to. And we want these candidates to be passionate and to be the future leaders, not just in our environment, but also to the Marine Conservation Society
Now,
as well.
Tony, Philippines has the best diving site in the whole world.
Yeah.
The
I agree.
visibility is like 100 feet. I have experience of diving in New York, Alam mo, ang visibility ko, 5 feet lang. After that, you cannot see anything else anymore.
That's the same thing that my foreigner friends,
Yeah.
divers, who told me about. That here in the Philippines, we have the best of the best. The tropics is really
Yeah,
nice.
the
The water
weather.
temperature is nice. The visibility is nice. And then the diving here is a lot cheaper
Cheaper.
Yeah.
compared to other countries.
Exactly.
But the
Exactly.
biodiversity, the flora and fauna underwater is really excellent.
Yes, Tony.
That's the reason why I want this pageant to be announced to the entire country.
Yeah.
Because our country, the Philippines, is an archipelago.
Yes,
no?
exactly.
We have
We
the...
have 7,100 islands.
Not only that, we
Yeah.
have
counting.
the largest...
Counting.
We
Yeah.
have the widest, yung shoreline natin.
Yes, po.
The longest shoreline, the longest
Yeah.
shoreline,
Oh.
So I think we need to tell everybody, especially the young women, the
Yeah.
young
Yes, po.
ladies, beautiful women, to engage or to be knowledgeable about protection of our body of waters.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know, Tony, that Cindy is a dive master? Kasi
Yeah.
when you say dive master, he's the one who's guiding all the divers during. Kasi how many dives did you had already?
Actually, I have almost 200 dives.
200?
When I started in 2015,
Yeah.
I'm only open water diver with 5 dives when I competed in the international. But I was competing with scientists,
Yeah.
marine biologists, and also scuba instructors.
Yeah.
Being the national director of this Miss Scuba Philippines, did you connect this pageant to any government agency who are also concentrated
Yeah,
on
why-
cleaning
Yeah.
our body of waters?
That's a good idea.
Yes, actually, we are partner with DNR, Biodiversity Management Bureau, and we're topping with different organizations as well. And then one of the biggest program that we have is the ICC, or the International Coastal Cleanup event, that will be happening in different places here in the Philippines, not just in the Philippines but worldwide. But we'll be participating in Subic Bay. So they also have this campaign. It's week-long celebration about the preservation of our coastlines. And you know what, attorney? The thing about the Philippines is we are at the center, or the epicenter of the Coral
Yeah,
Triangle,
yeah.
which is the
Wow.
world's
Yes, yes.
richest marine
Ang
biodiversity.
galing.
Yes.
You have to explore that talaga. And this is, I think, the Mrs. Scuba Philippines or Miss Scuba International is one way of exploring what our treasure is. This is a treasure of the Philippines.
It's really a blessing to everyone, and
Especially,
we're
alam mo,
really lucky.
when I had my diving in Coron, Palawan, when you go to Batangas, you do a lot of, you see a lot of
Corals.
fishes, corals.
Nudibranch.
Yeah. But in Coron, as I've said, my experience is that we do mostly mga wreck diving.
Wreck diving.
Yeah, ang daming yung pong wreck diving, ito po yung mga barko na lumubog, na siguro mga between 40 to 100 feet
Years
down.
Actually, during the
And
World
you
War
can
II.
go inside those boats, makikita mo yung mga loob ng boat noong araw. Have you experienced that, the one in Coron?
I tried it in Coron, but
Yeah.
it's skin diving, because during that time I wasn't a scuba diver. But
okay.
I do skin diving in Coron,
Yeah,
since I'm from Palawan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
since when did you start this Miss Scuba pageant here in the Philippines?
They've given me, I awarded as the national director last year, 2017, and then I was helped by some of our friends from the media,
Yeah.
from beauty pageants, and also from different agencies. And
So
then
since when?
we came up of this Miss Scuba Philippines pageant. But it was started in 2012 with
Okay.
different national directors.
So I suppose there are many winners now. So have you
Yeah.
grouped yourselves and become the ambassadors of cleaning the ocean
The
or cleaning
ambassadors of the seas.
the ambassador,
Or
the
the
ambassadors
ocean,
of the
yeah.
seas. Yeah.
The good thing about it is every, not just the beauty queen, the winners, but every candidates usually have it in their heart to always be a responsible traveler whenever they
Yeah.
go to beaches
Yeah.
or coastlines.
But I hope you'll have some kind of NGO for us to encourage more kids, no, more
Yeah.
people to love the ocean. I mean, I love the
Exactly.
sea,
Yes,
but I
yes,
do
of
not.
course.
I have not tried diving,
Ayo.
but I love to be in a beach. of
Try
course,
it, you know. I mean, sa una
I
parang...
would love to guide you.
Yeah,
Oh,
Atty.
yeah, I
this
mean, she's the dive master.
Then,
you know, at what age muna para for you to start diving?
Learning,
Ano
yeah.
bang- yeah.
The best age to
The
start
best age.
learning.
Age. Actually, my friends,
The youngest that you have.
they cannot remember the moment that they started. Sabi nila mga 5 years old pa lang daw.
Diving na talaga or
yes,
snorkeling
kasi their,
muna?
their parents were all scuba divers. So
Oh, really?
at a very young age, tinuruan na sila, little by little. Sa mga
Yeah.
kids, we call it bubble making.
Yeah.
So they started in the pool.
Yeah. How do you start? I mean, let's say if I want, we have a lot of televiewers, and you want to start diving. So what's the step one? I mean, you have to go to is there anything like a diving school? Oh.
Actually, a dive center. You'll
Dive
go
center.
to different dive center, which one
Okay.
you like. We have lots in Batangas, which is the
Batangas,
nearest, in
okay.
Subic, and other parts of the country. And then you ask for an open water certification if
Okay.
you're really serious about taking.
Do you need to be a swimmer?
I think it's a must, no?
Hindi, alam mo, may mga kasama akong divers, they don't know how to swim, but they know how to go underwater.
Oh, but in
yes,
case-
si Sherlyn.
Actually, it's not necessarily if you know how to swim po. Because and during my Miss Scuba Philippines, most of the girls don't know how to swim, but know how to dive.
To dive, yeah. Diving and swimming is
Different.
different, yeah.
Because you have a BCT, you
Yeah.
have
You have all the life support and everything, yeah.
I have a question for you. If you will be asked by a foreigner, which is the best dive site in the Philippines, so which one will you choose?
Yeah, that's a good question. Good question.
I don't
yes.
want to be biased, but I'm gonna say in the Philippines,
Yeah.
In the Philippines.
Camiguin Island.
Of course, he
Talaga.
is from
Let's,
Mindanao. Or
let's go there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I got my first dive there in Camiguin Island. But here in Manila part, here in Luzon,
Yeah.
I recommend Batangas, Bawan.
Batangas. So. How about you, Cindy? Anong pwede mong
which is the
i-recommend?
best dive site in the
Yeah.
site in the
We'll be
Philippines?
looking about the best of the best.
Yeah.
Of course, I will say my province in Palawan. It's
Palawan.
Tubataha Reef.
To
So
Yeah,
it
oh,
was
yeah,
really
yeah.
considered as
I want to experience Tubataha, but the
Yeah.
thing is, you need to ride a ship or a
Live
boat,
aboard.
Live
Should
live
be live
aboard,
aboard.
and you have to live, sleep, and dive. I mean, eat, sleep,
Malapascua
and
is
dive.
also
Yeah.
nice.
Where is
Yeah.
Malapascua?
Cebu,
Cebu.
Malboal.
Yes,
Ayaw.
Sherlyn.
For me, I think all of the part of the Philippines is nice to dive.
There's
Yeah.
plenty
I mean,
of dive sites.
The dive site.
Good
I think-
answer.
Yes, actually.
different dive sites, different things that you can see.
Yeah,
And many are
exactly.
still
Micro.
unexplored, di ba?
Yeah,
Marami pa.
exactly.
Even in our province, we have a dive site in the Pitan City. Yeah, pero hindi siya masyadong explored
Yeah.
by tourists. Pero mas maganda nga minsan hindi explored, di ba? Para you can conserve.
Actually.
Oo,
I
tama.
think magandang advocacy, lagyan siguro ng mga billboard or post.
Tama,
May
oo.
post ang mga dive site na conserve, di ba? Or protect our dive sites.
Yes.
As you can see naman po sa airport, they always there's
Yeah,
a big
there's a
billboard
billboard,
about the
like
turtle.
a big picture.
Yeah, whale shark.
Yeah.
So it's a good one step.
Yes.
to
Thank you
promote.
very much, and Miss Cindy, later on you'll be still with us
Oo.
together
You
with
can
Dr.
ask, oo.
Clarence, who is, I can say, one of the icons in aesthetic dermatology. And What's Up Doc will return after these few reminders. DPA. Yes, we're caught in the act. Okay, yeah. Again, welcome to Jancen. What's up, Doc? Of course, together with me is my co-host, no other than Atty. Cynthia Bajamunde. And again, kanina, as we have promised, we have, I could say, one of the icons in aesthetic dermatology, and of course the beautiful Sherlyn of Mrs. Scuba. And I would like to introduce to you our aesthetic and clinical dermatologist from Clarence Center. She is a diplomate in the Philippine Academy of Primary Skin Health, okay, from Joan Clarence Center, no other than Dr. Joan Clarence herself. The icons.
Hi, thank
Napakaganda
you.
naman ni Dr. Clarence.
I noticed na lahat ng derma, ang gaganda talaga, ano?
Oo nga.
Science.
So, bawal siguro yung mga graduates ng medicine. Pag hindi kagandahan, hindi pwede mag-derma, no?
Pwede naman.
Pwede
Science
naman.
lang yan.
Oo.
Science.
Welcome again. This is your second
Yes.
guesting here in
Yes.
WhatsApp Doc, of
Yes.
course. And Dr. Clarence herself has a clinic in
Jupiter Street, Makati.
Makati. Ayan. Later on, we will invite them to come. Dr. Clarence, I would like to introduce you, Miss Sherlyn here. She is the Mrs. Scuba Philippines 2017 and was our representative for Miss Scuba International.
Actually,
Yes.
Jan, our episode for today is entitled
Sans Kiss, yes.
Yeah, oo. So,
Yes.
so that's the
So,
reason why we invited the Miss Scuba here, and of
Yeah.
course you, Doctora, in order for us, so there are many people whose advocacy is really for the protection of our environment, especially the body of waters in the Philippines. But then their apprehension is about their skin. No?
Yeah.
They might get mga skin blemishes, melasma, of course.
Yeah.
Kagalit na mga babae ang mga melasma, di ba?
Oo naman.
Oo,
Pati
so-
lalaki din.
Yeah,
Pati
so
lalaki
how-
din,
Yeah,
oo.
oo. So how can you protect your skin when you're a
Yeah.
Miss Scuba
Especially pag
Candidate,
diver ka, palagi
oo.
ka naka-expose sa sun. Yes.
So the number one that you should do is of course to apply sun protection, which is your sunscreen.
Okay.
If you're going under the sea or if you're going to be really sun exposed for the whole day, it's nice if you do at least 50 above or 80 above if you
SPF
have.
50.
Yes,
Oh.
50 or above
Yeah,
or 80 above.
Being a layman, ako, I don't know what is SPF, but I was told sun protection
Factor.
factor.
Yes.
Pag sinabing 50 minutes,
No, 50,
50
ang concentration.
SPF 50.
SPF 50,
Yes,
not
that
50
means-
minutes.
yes.
hindi ba minutes yun?
No, no, no,
Kasi
no.
sabi sa akin ng mga sales lady is, you have 30 minutes daw, na you have your own protection. So yung mga sales lady, hindi pala masyadong
Hindi pala,
well-oriented.
pag sabing SPF 25
Oo,
minutes.
25 minutes
Hindi,
daw.
ibig sabihin
Yeah.
nun, you're protected 50 times as compared to the person without the sunblock.
Okay. So 50
oo,
times.
oo.
So meron mga 10, di ba? May nakalagay
Oo,
10.
10,
But I saw,
15,
may nakita ko 70.
Meron din.
Oo.
Actually, mas maganda basta 50 above if you have extreme sun exposure. But you have to reapply at
Yeah.
least every hour.
But,
Before and we talk about the sunscreen, ano ba ang the mga effect ng overexposure to sunlight, Doktora?
Aside from having sunburns, kasi you can have hyperpigmentation.
Hyperpigmentation.
There are others who are actually allergic to the sun. They
Oh,
have,
yeah,
you
oo.
have
I have
the
seen, I have a
urticaria.
classmate like that.
Yes, there are others naman na talagang they have this polymorphous light
What's that?
exposure. That one is yung nagkakaroon ka ng rashes because of the sun exposure
Talaga?
naman.
Oo.
Yes. So, madaming causes. And then, syempre, yung medyo worse na cause is can cause malignancy. Yung mga,
Malignancy,
yes,
correct.
mga
Oo.
But
cancer.
saan yung melasma doon?
Yung melasma doon, yun yung kapag medyo extreme yung sun exposure mo and then nagkaroon ng madaming pigmentations,
Pigmentation.
But
hyperpigmentation.
I have friends, no? Ako, I'm lucky I don't have it, no? Thank you, Lord. But then I have friends na kahit hindi nasa isang extreme sun exposure, habang nagda-drive sila,
Yeah.
dito sa may ng left side nila, nakakamelasma
Nagkakaroon
sila.
na.
And even yung mga mainit na hangin, even at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, nagkakamelasma pa rin pa daw sila. Anong causes
Yes, kasi
noon?
one cause of that is if you are genetically predisposed to have it,
Oh.
parang
And
mana-mana or depende
tsaka
kung anong
also
race.
yung hormonal changes.
Yes,
Like for example,
hormonal.
patients who are
As you
taking
age.
and also patients who are taking hormonal pills.
hormonal pills.
Yeah, can you-
Some
can
call
have-
it sunspots, some call it age spot. But
Yes.
are these the
Actually,
same?
magkakaiba sila. They're different. So it depends on how you look at on the picture. Parang clinical eye. Depende.
Yeah. Let's ask naman si Sherlyn. Sherlyn, you became the Miss Scuba Philippines and kasi uso ngayon magpaputi eh, no?
Yeah, oo.
And,
Exactly.
hindi ka ba
Correct,
have dream about yourself having a lighter skin?
Actually, my real color is not morena because I'm one-fourth Spanish. So, but then again, I do really love tan color.
Tan.
Yeah.
Really?
So, yes.
Do you apply sunscreen during diving?
Yes, I apply sunscreen, but it's a coral friendly po. Because yeah.
Coral friendly?
yes.
Meron palang ganon.
Yes,
Hindi ko alam
Where
na.
can you buy that,
Oo.
yung mga coral friendly?
friendly.
You can
So
buy
you're
it.
not just protecting your skin, but the corals as
Yes,
well.
Corals.
because some of the yung
Ingredients.
po kasi is makakasama po siya sa coral.
Oo, kasi
So,
when you go diving, it's salty water.
Yes.
Oo. Sinabi lang sigurong coral friendly kasi, sis. Kasi there are some, like if you are an athlete, let's say if you run, and then you apply sunscreen, pero yung sinasabi niyang coral friendly is, I think it's good for the salty water.
Yes.
Kasi when you get out of the water, actually sa ilalim naman wala naman sun eh. Oo. And pag mahirap doon yung pag pag nasa boat ka na, exposed ka talaga sa
Yes,
gitna
po.
ng ocean. Kaya that's why you have to apply that sunscreen. So what's your advice, Doktora, to Sherlyn? Halimbawa, who really likes to go always in the ocean, always wants to go swimming, diving, and probably a lot of any other activities.
Yeah, so
Oo.
you have to protect your skin, even though you want to be morena. Yes, you have to apply the sunscreen, not just because you want to be, you don't like to get lighter, or you want to protect your morena skin, but because you want to have some protection from the sun, and then at the same time you have to hydrate afterwards.
Yeah, hydrate.
Yes, even though you're under the water, it doesn't mean that touching the water, the skin touching the water, is you're hydrated na. So you have to apply mga moisturizers, most especially aloe vera. Very nice.
Ganon.
Yes.
Aloe vera.
yeah,
Aloe
I really love
vera.
aloe
That's
vera.
really nice, ano,
Very
ah.
nice. It really hydrates your skin at the same time. Moisturizes and hydrates, because if your skin is hydrated, it will also replenish or regenerate better.
Example
Yes,
naman,
attorney.
Doktora, if you're from the province and you don't have those creams available because you're very far from the mall, meron ba tayong mga natural fruits or whatever, which
Mga
women,
home remedy, ganyan.
home remedy, yeah. oo.
Actually, yes. Very good na home remedy is, of course, syempre, yun nga, the aloe vera. Plus, you have to hydrate with water.
Yun, hydration is
Ganyan.
very important.
Yes, hydrate
Ano
with
nga ba yung
water.
aloe vera in Tagalog?
Yun lang hindi ko sure.
I'm not familiar with Tagalog. Familiar ako sa English.
Sabila? Sabila yata, sabila.
Exactly.
Sabila?
Sabi na,
I think that's good for the hair, sabi.
the hair at the same time, yes. But for the skin, very, very good siya for the
Ang
skin.
galing,
Really?
ang galing.
Aside from sabila, what else?
Yes.
Doctor, about the coconut.
Coconut oil.
coconut
Yeah.
oil.
Because we're from
Virgin
Mindanao,
coconut
marami
oil.
sa amin nun.
Yeah, exactly.
Marami nun sa
By the way, di ba magkababayan kayo? Parang, pero kayo...
We're both from Mindanao.
Mindanao.
And she's from Misamis Oriental.
Sige, mamaya
which is
mag-usap
near
kayo ng
Dapitan.
yung
Oo.
language.
Yes, actually, the VCO is also very nice kasi it acts like a parang physical barrier at the same time.
Ayun.
But at the same time,
Yeah.
it can also tan your skin. So parang nakaka-bronze din siya.
Ay, talaga?
Galing,
Nice na
galing.
bronzer.
Yun ang kailangan mo,
Yeah, yun ang
attorney.
kailangan ko.
Oo.
Kasi before, nagpa-enroll pa ako sa isang skin clinic just to make
skincare.
myself tan.
Tan. Oo.
Pero nilalagay ako sa parang isang coffin-like,
Tanning
no?
bed.
Tanning bed.
Oo.
Natakot lang ako, hindi naman ako umitim.
Alam mo, there is one effective, you're a lawyer, for you to become tan, change your last name.
Ganon?
Oo.
Tan na?
Just kidding.
Oh, so calling all tan.
Ay, Rhea.
Di ba you mentioned earlier that you were whiter?
Yes.
Oo, so you love.
Hindi
you love that.
ka ba nag-sunscreen kaya ka naging dark? Or is that one of the requirement that you have to be look
Hindi naman
tan?
po. It's about your preference naman of what you really want.
Yeah.
But of course, you
Parang-
need to take good care of your skin.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Kasi ako, I have this problem. Before kasi nauso yung mga tan. Di ba? Nauso. So I have this problem. Nagbabad talaga ako sa dagat. Actually, in the middle of the lake. Yeah.
Talaga?
Oo.
Wow! Oo. Alam mo, advice ko
Ano
sa'yo.
yun, isang bangka yun.
Siguro, invite ka namin ni Miss Cindy na mag-diving. Para
Yes.
siya maging tan. Ito mo, ang ganda-ganda ng color niya.
Pero walang nangyari.
Oo.
What I had, na-sunburn ako, na-hospital ako,
Na-dehydrate
natuklap,
ka.
nagkaroon ng water yung skin ko.
Oh.
Blister lang.
Oo,
Nag-blister.
nag-blister. Pagtanggal ng balat, lalo akong pumuti.
Oo
Yes,
nga.
so that
Na-burn
means-
ka lang.
Na-burn lang
that means
ako.
yung jeans mo is not really for tanning.
Okay.
Oo. Kumbaga
Isa
yung
itong
melanins
sumpa.
mo.
Ay, mag-change ka na ng last name.
Isang sumpa.
Yeah.
Kasi maganda rin yung morena,
Anyway,
diba?
being a beauty queen, siyempre, kinakailangan hindi ka lang dapat maganda ang skin mo, dapat maganda ang katawan mo, dapat sexy ka.
Ayun,
Ano mo
mahirap yun.
i-advise mo para ma-maintain ni Mrs. Scuba ang kanyang body?
So healthy lifestyle and exercise. So since you're doing scuba, I think scuba is already your exercise,
Yeah.
diba?
Oo.
Yes, oo. But very importantly, syempre your diet. You
Yeah,
have
diet
to
is very
maintain a
important.
good diet.
Oo.
For the
Attorney
audi-
again.
For the
Diet
audience,
daw.
oo.
Oo, okay.
Mahirap yun, huwag na yun. Balik tayo sa melasma. Oo, for the audience naman, kasi many girls talaga ang problema na is melasma. Now, once you have it, anong pwede mong gawin to lighten it? Mawawala ba talaga yon or what?
In reality, hindi siya mawawala agad-agad. You
Okay.
really have to consult a dermatologist first to know what's the right medicine to apply. Because if you apply a medicine that is not hiyang or not really for you, it can worsen it.
Yeah, oo.
Yeah, so
How about yung mga nagpapapeel off? Are they more susceptible
To
to sunspots?
to
Oo.
sunspots, actually, it again depends on how you take care afterwards.
Right,
Because
right.
the peeling is very good, no problem with it. But it's afterwards, taking care of it afterwards. If you have this extreme sun exposure without protection, yan, mas lalo ka magmemelasma.
Yeah.
Oo. How about wearing makeups? Can it protect also your skin?
Yeah.
The makeup has SPF, yes,
Again,
it can.
oo.
Kapare sila, di ba, syempre sa pageant. Kayo ba, in your experience, local and international, when you go diving, nagpe-makeup ba kayo? Or kailangan kasi syempre, todo with all the photographers, tapos mamaya magda-dive kayo, nagpe-makeup ba kayo during the diving? Syempre, you have to look good. Tatanong natin kay Cynthia.
I don't recommend to wear makeup during
Yeah,
diving.
yeah.
So ang ginawa ko po is we have one of the sponsors, si Ma'am Escalante. She had my
Eyebrow.
embroidery and then
Yeah.
my lips so that if it's
Okay.
like go,
Yeah, may
dapat
kilay.
palabas na, may kilay na ako at saka may lipstick na ako.
Ayun.
Ganda.
Good na yun.
Yes
Maganda.
po.
So, anong may re-recommend mo ngayon for our incoming mga contestants na to join our pageant?
And also
The Miss
to
Scuba.
invite girls.
Yes.
no?
Yeah,
Invite
how to
girls.
invite,
Yeah,
yeah.
I invite
That-
everyone. Tomorrow is our last screen po at the Alpha Line Southgate Mall, Magallanes, EDSA, Makati po. And then, I wish you girls who love ocean, be there po. And you must be 18 to 27 years old and in burn a girl.
Yeah. Biologically. And,
Biologically,
ang height naman, ano na
Height
ang
is
height natin?
5'5", and then
5'5"?
yeah, don't forget to bring
At least 5'5".
Yes, 5'5" po. And then if you're truly passionate about ocean, be there for tomorrow. And we are really welcome you guys. And then for the requirements, please bring NSO certificate, medical clearance, and whole body picture, and pictures. And then don't forget to bring swimsuit po.
Oh.
Now, question again, Dr. Clarence. How can they have a nice skin like you?
Yeah, oo.
Yeah.
So
Go to
aside-
Clarence.
Yeah.
Beside from going to
Go-
my
yeah,
clinic, yes.
yes.
Again, the number one is really healthy lifestyle. You have to avoid vices, smoking, too much
Smoking.
drinking. You have to sleep.
Smoking, drinking.
You have to sleep properly, the
Oh,
proper
you sleep.
time, yes, and the diet. And then, of
Yeah.
course, the skincare.
Yeah.
Skincare is very good, especially for our tropical weather.
Yeah, exactly.
But as you age, di ba yung tulog pero medyo nababawasan. So how can
Yes.
you maintain a
Relax,
good sleep?
you know.
Actually, not really naman necessary na you have to have 8 hours of sleep. Basta enough sleep that you're rested. Kasi sometimes you're sleeping but your mind is really not
Yeah,
rested, diba?
exactly.
Oo. Kahit na sandali lang, basta rested.
Yes, Miss Sherlyn.
How about, Doc, ang tawag nito, yung sobrang natulog.
Sobrang tulog. Okay lang yan.
Sarap nun.
I wish I could do that.
Oh, me too,
Like,
oo.
ano yung sobrang tulog sa'yo?
Di ba, minsan sabi nila pag over 8 hours, parang
Actually, you feel bloated naman if you're over 8 hours ng sleep. Yes, you feel sluggish then afterwards. So, enough sleep but the right kind of sleep din.
Yeah.
Oo.
What's the plan after Miss Scuba? Will you be on the movie, television, being a celebrity,
But are you
host,
studying right now?
being a
I'm
model?
already finished po. I'm finished with my study. I'm a marketing management po. So maybe I'll become a dive master.
Dive master. Okay, ang galing
That's
ah.
one of my dream po eh.
Okay.
Before I become a Miss Scuba Philippines, I've been looking Miss Cindy
Yeah.
for that.
So, can you explain to us, ano ba, ibig sabihin ng being an open water, advanced,
Yes
and
po.
being a dive master, and isang pinakamataas yata
Yes
yung
po.
dive instructor.
Yes po.
Yes.
First naman po, if you want to try lang scuba diving for once, that's a discovery. If you want to be a certified, that would be open water. Open
Water.
water is until 18 meters lang po yan. So
Okay.
open water. And then and for the advances, you can go dive until 13 meters
Deeper,
po.
deeper
Yeah,
than 18 meters.
And then after the advance, you have a rescue if you want to be a
Rescue
rescue.
diver,
Yeah, rescue
yeah.
diver po. And then there's so many technical for things for to how to save your
Yeah,
body.
yeah.
And then for to become a dive master, parang professional po yan eh.
Oh, isa po, yeah, exactly.
Professional po yan. So you
Yeah.
can work to any part in
Any
the
diving
Philippines,
school
schools, yes.
or diving resorts.
Yes
And
po.
you're free, ah?
Yes, yes
Because
po.
you're guiding several divers.
Yes po.
Into, but you have to be familiar
Yes po,
underwater.
of course you need to be familiar with the underwater because
Yes.
how can you dive?
You know, my experience as a diver, para bang when you're there, is so peaceful.
Exactly.
And para bang sasabihin mo, makikita mo yung creation of God, that you're one of the chosen few that's experiencing and given the privilege to go underwater. Tapos nakikita mo yung mga hindi mo nakikita sa surface, like yung mga sharks, different kind of fishes,
And the colors.
corals,
The colors
and
and the different color.
yeah, and that's the fun of diving. Yeah, that's why I'm also inviting everybody to go on diving. You're in the Philippines. This is already an opportunity for us to be
God-given gifts sa atin
God-given
yan, that we have
gift.
several,
Yes, and
diving
don't make a problem na magkakaroon tayo na naiitim tayo, or it's not an issue. Dr. Clarence is here.
Take care of it.
Take care of our skin, di ba?
How many hours or months naman before you can be a good scuba diver?
An open water. Sa
An open
ibig
water
sabihin niya,
po is,
oo.
it takes only, I think, 3 to 4 days lang po
Yeah,
siya.
mabilis
Straight.
lang.
Yes po.
Oo. Merong ano dyan, lecture,
Yes po,
may
may
written,
lecture,
may written exam.
Magkano naman yung costume na?
Hindi, initially, actually, it's not really that expensive. Ako na mag-explain kasi may experience ko to, you know. Kasi, you don't need to buy the whole, suit, the BC. You can only buy probably the mask and snorkel. Yun lang, personal. Oo. And the rest can be rented.
Yes po. And then, depende na po sa'yo kung you want more pa.
Yeah,
for
parang
the
computer,
open
you
water.
have to grade yourself,
Yes.
kung ano gusto mong suit. Tsaka, ang sexy-sexy mo pag ikaw ay nakasuit. Dapat sana meron tayong, kaya sana, nag-guess ka namin, naka-ano ka,
Naka-wetsuit po ba? or
naka-wetsuit ka, divers ang dating.
PG
Oo.
to, PG.
PG. Pero alam mo, really, para bang you look good pag naka-dive. Ako pag naka-diving suit and parang feeling ko,
Macho.
machong-macho, ang ganda-ganda ng katawan ko.
Yes
Oo.
po. Ang feeling po talaga to be in underwater, it's just like they said astronaut
Oo.
in the underwater.
Oo.
So,
You're like an astronaut underwater.
How long na experience mo underwater ka?
Actually, I become a scuba diver po 2015, the year 2015, and at Camiguin Island. So now I'm advanced already. I had it in a Bawan Diver Sanctuary Resort in Bawan, Batangas.
Wow.
Yes po.
Ako Anilaw eh.
Anilaw po.
Batangas.
So they given me as a privilege to get my advance, and then soon to be a rescue. So
Kasi mo,
yun.
a scuba diver, a dive master who is a queen. Oh, siguro ang dami susunod sa iyo pag dive master ka.
Actually, dami nga nagsabi, when are you gonna be a dive master so that we can, pwede ako, okay, why not? Sure.
Sigurado
okay.
marami kang client.
Kilala ko yung congressman dyan sa Bawan, ipakikilala kita.
Oo.
Para maging mo siya, sponsor ng iyong scuba, di ba?
Oo.
That would be nice.
Yeah, can you invite again our televiewers and those girls who wants to join Miss Scuba Philippines, and when it will be held, and where and when it will be held, and also you can mention your sponsors. Don't forget Jancen. Okay, go ahead.
Again, girls, I invite everyone to come tomorrow po sa our screening po. And it will be in Alphaland Southgate Mall, Magallanes, EDSA, Makati. And then don't forget the requirements, and NSO certificate, medical clearance, whole body,
As
and
in NSO certificate,
Yes po, because-
kailangan yung bakit?
Bakit? Kasi
Age.
po, Yes po sa age po. Kasi Miss Scuba International, they have a limit age po kasi.
From what age?
18 to 28 years old lang
28?
po. Yes po.
Okay, yeah.
And then, mas female by birth.
Female by
Yes.
birth. Biologically female, sabi nga ni Cindy.
Yes, female by birth.
Yeah.
And then should be a citizen of a permanent here in the Philippines. And then minimum height is a 5'5".
5'5".
Yeah,
Okay.
and of course had a passion of marine po.
Willing to
Yes, to
learn diving.
And
Okay.
then we would like to thank our sponsors po.
Yes.
Doc Jancen, Rufus Tapa, Amplify, Bawan Diver Sanctuary Resort,
About Pagcor?
Pagcor, Pagcor, DNR, and many more.
Rufus.
Yeah, Rufus.
Rufus,
yeah,
of course,
Rufus.
Paul. Yeah, my very good friend. Yeah. Uh-huh.
May isa akong tanong dyan. Are you done?
Yeah, we're not that pa.
Marami
Then
pa.
Rufus and Pagcor, and then of course, Pro Media Production and Sir Miguel.
Yeah.
Hi,
Yeah.
sir.
Oh, Miguel is here. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
po.
Okay. Yes.
So you will
attorney?
be joining the Miss Scuba International. I know, stop fight.
Already.
Stop fight na. Oo.
She's
Alright.
already.
So what
she's already a
preparation
winner.
yung ginawa mo sa Q&A?
So during the Q&A po, actually I read a lot of articles about the ocean and then
Yeah.
what's going on, especially the climate change, global warming
Yeah.
things, and then yeah.
What was the winning answer when you
Yeah.
Wait, with the
during the
Philippines
pageant?
or the Miss
Philippines and
Philippines?
international?
The Philippines muna.
Philippines
The
muna.
Philippines is.
What was the question?
Oo.
Actually, I forgot the question. What the-
Yeah, it's
I
okay.
think define what you really feel. What I forgot actually the question.
How about
Okay.
during the international pageant?
The international pageant is it was a critical question, but
Yeah.
how oh sorry. I think
But it's all about environment.
yeah, it's
Days,
about the
yeah.
ocean. Po. Everything is a question is about ocean, and then they change things.
So talaga kailangan ng passion and one of the
Of
qualifications.
course, yes. Dr. Clarence?
Yes. Yes.
Where can we get in touch with you? Yeah.
Yes, you can get in touch with me at our clinic, Clarence Limian Dermatology Center. We're just located in Makati, 28 Jupiter Street, Bel Air, Makati. You can also call us at 0998-543-7684 or 897-2348.
As we have promised that we will invite you again.
Yeah, oo.
Yes, no
To
problem.
talk about the aesthetic dermatology. And yes, attorney.
Now we will be inviting naman
Yeah.
in one of the episodes, in future episodes, yung ano,
Yes, yes.
Legally Beautiful.
Yes, attorney,
beautiful
yes,
lawyers,
any plugging or ano?
Ako, wala,
Yeah.
wala, gusto ko lang batiin.
About your the law office?
Ano, na I'd like to thank lang Hans Olivar and his staff,
Yeah.
sina Ella, Eman, and Ricky.
Yes, and you can log on at www.jancencosmeticsurgery.com. We have a Facebook and Twitter account and also Instagram account. And you can call 521-1444 or 252-5801 in Manila. And we have a branch also in Angeles, Pampanga, of course, together with Dr. Buddy Kililan. And yes, and I would like to thank FC, our staff, of course, the beautiful Rhea. And Miguel is also here. Thank you very much, Miguel. And the beautiful lady there who will be one of the contestants in the future of Miss Scuba. Thank you very much. And thank you very much, Dr. Clarence, Sherlyn. Thank you very much, attorney. This is Dr. Jan Cenica for another episode of What's Up, Doc?